Good afternoon, folks. It's Chris here from Motorhome Marketplace, Scotland, and I'm in Cowdenbeath this afternoon. And what I'm looking at is this Auto-trail Cheyenne 634 SE. It's actually a really good, well-spec motorhome. So it's on a 2005 plate. It's got just over 52,500 miles. It's actually got a very good service history with it, and it's going for a timing belt change and a new oil and filter change and an MOT within the next week, so that should be good. So what can we say about this? It's the 2-berth, 2 travelling seats, and it's got the end lounge. You'll see, if you continue watching the video, obviously you'll see the inside because it's joined onto this video. It's got the, being the SE model, it's got the built-in awning which works. We have a good storage bit here. Actually, it might be hard for me to operate this with a camera, probably get this wrong. See, I'll get one side, I need both thumbs. There we go, got it. So there's a good storage place in here for the ramps, and I think the leisure battery is stored underneath there. That's a nice wee cubby hole space. It's got the electric step. It's actually got central locking on the Habitation door as well. Got an awning light. There's your vents there for the fridge. But for the age of the van, it's got some spec with it. It's got an external barbecue point. It's also got access underneath the lounge area, the seats, and there's a huge space in here. In fact, this whole motorhome, you'll see it on the inside. What a storage capacity and space that you have for carrying things. That's where you fill up your water. Yeah, electric step. On the back you've got a ladder to help you get on the roof. It's got the reversing camera. It's also got a 2 bike rack. It might be a wee bit windy here at the moment. I'm hearing it. It's also got steadies to help stabilise the back end of the motorhome when you're on the campsites. And there's where the spare wheel's kept. There's the drain plug actually for the fresh water tank. She's actually really clean. The age of this van, 2005. It is a credit to the current owners and previous owners. It's a 4-owner van. Current owners owned it for 4 years. There's your gas locker. It's your normal exchangeable gas bottles. There is 1 gas bottle going with the van. There's the vent cover for your hot water heating. And then what other extras do we have? We've got an external shower point. It's got windows all the way around. You can see the TV aerial there. That's the window for the bathroom. We've got a hookup point for the 240. That's the door for the cassette toilet. And there's actually a brand spanking new cassette toilet in it. You can see that's the exhaust, and then also the grey waste tank. Yeah. So if you're looking to get your sort of first motorhome that's got a lot of the features, this Auto-trail Cheyenne might be just the van for you. So like I said, it's going to get a service, get a new MOT, its timing belt's going to get changed. It's just done over 52,500 miles. It's the 2-berth, 2 travelling seats with the end lounge, absolutely plenty of space for a couple. Loads of space. This motorhome will also come with 1 year's warranty, and you can upgrade that to 2 or 3 years if you so wish. So it's a lot of motorhome, and it won't be for a lot of money. So if you want more details on this, get in contact with me. Continue watching this video so you can see the inside. It'll be right after this. But yeah, the Auto-trail Cheyenne 634 SE. What a cracking old van. not even that old, to be honest. Okay, so we're inside the cab area of the Auto-trail Cheyenne 634 SE. So it's on the Fiat chassis with a 2.8 engine. And you can see it's got the electric mirrors and windows. Belt for the door. It's also got cruise control, which is nice to see in this type of Fiat. And the older ones. It's got the 5-speed manual gearbox. You got your heating controls. It's actually got a CD, DVD type player head unit. A more modern stereo has been added. It's also got windscreen blind in the front to help blacken out the van, and on the side it's actually got curtains which then sort of fasten on that buttons there on both side windows. So you can see the poppers down the window, and you can see the curtain here as well. If I step back a wee bit, you've got plenty of actually headroom to get into the driver's seat. So if you're moving from the motorhome or into the cab, there's plenty of headroom here. And then the space that you do have above, you've got this huge storage capacity here. And that is actually a really deep cupboard, to be honest. And then again, you have cupboards on the side. And you got the same on the opposite side. And then below here, you've actually got held on with magnets. I know there's some anti-rattle devices in there just now, but that's where the freestanding table is stored. So it's a really good cubby hole for that. And if I step back from the cab area, on the left you actually have a good sized wardrobe. I'm going to open that. This one, the light comes on actually. There's carpets for the motorhome, they're not in use, but they are there. But you can see there's the hanging rail. And then there's another sort of shelf below. Not a lot of space in here, but this is where the charge and the electrics are for the motorhome. But no, I like the way it's got windows here, but there's blinds on them as well, so you can isolate the cupboard. So a really good sized wardrobe. And then just beside that we've got the Habitation entrance door. And above that you can see the command system for the Auto-trail, and then the heating controls. So the heating on this van, certainly for the age of the van, it's really good. It's gas heating, but it's also electric. And it's the same for the hot water. You can run on either gas or electric. We've got a couple of coat hangers there. There's the handle for the awning. And opposite the wardrobe, you've got a good sized mirror here. And then actually, you've got the bathroom as well. So it's actually a really good sized bathroom, this, to be honest. There's the shower part. And there's a toilet which can then swivel around. It's the Thetford electric flush. There is petition doors that go in here, but the current owners have taken them off. And the reason being was they don't use a shower when they go camping. They use campsites. So the isolation doors to stop the toilet from getting wet are present, just not in the motorhome at the moment, and just purely because they never used the shower. So that makes sense. What's also really good is this whole mechanism here swings. So there's some locks here, there's one down here, and what you can actually do is you can make the door fasten. So once you're fixed, once you put your blinds up in the window in the front cab, if you lock this whole door unit, you then got like a changing room area. So once this is locked in place, like so, the door for the toilet is now an isolation door to this area. So yes, the door for the bathroom is open, If you have your blinds installed, you've actually got a place where you can change once you come out the shower. So it's like a wee changing room. I think that's a really cool feature actually. And then obviously when you're finished with it, you just bring it back, close it off, and it's back to normal. And that opens up your motorhome again. Well, that's a really cool feature actually. And then beside the bathroom, we have the kitchen area. So on this side we have the gas hob, and it's also got a hot plate. 3 gas ring and 1 hot plate. It's got a separate grill and a separate oven. And then above that, there's actually a space for a microwave. There's a 240 power point there, and you could install a microwave if you so wished. And then we have sort of a worktop area. That's the books to do all the service history. We've got more power points, and that's a dimmer switch that dims a couple of lights. And then storage in this motorhome is vast. Here's one of the cupboards. I think this is for your wine bottles and your wine glasses. Because then opposite that we have the sink. So it's got good worktops. And if you don't need them, you pull them out the way, and then you've got your drain board and you've got your sink. And even the drain board's got a plug hole. But if you're not needing the sink, you can see how much worktop space you have. Again, ample cupboards above the sink. Good place for keeping your plates. And then below the sink we have the 3-way fridge. So this works on gas, 230 volt and also 12 volt. And then a good cupboard beside that. Got the cutlery drawer here. And then it's the end lounge. So there's actually plenty of seating here for up to 6 people, 7 people. No problem at all. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're stuck in the corner, 7, 8. And again, if you actually look at all the wardrobe cupboards coming down, they're at the rear and they're at the side. And you've even got more storage underneath on both sides. Absolutely loads of storage capacity in this motorhome. So going back to the lounge, this also turns into a huge bed. Basically you pull the mechanism forward, fills the infill here, and then you use all the cushions then to fill in the space. So 2 berth, 2 travelling seats, with absolutely loads of cupboards. And there's all these little cupboards as well, for knick-knacks and bits and pieces. So there's all of them down there, and there's 2 below that cupboard. And then you have another 2 there as well. You can see what I mean. There's just loads of these little cupboards. So for 2 persons, you can go away for months. There's plenty of artificial light. You've got lights at the end here. I haven't got them turned on at the moment. And you've got 4 spotlights underneath. Plus there's lights above. Then we've got good natural light coming in with the skylight here as well. We've also got an extractor fan. It's a 2-way fan, so on the hot days you can pull air into the van, or if you're cooking you can get your fumes and gases and steam out of the van. So the Auto-trail 624 SE, the Cheyenne. End lounge with absolutely heaps of storage. Plenty of natural light coming in because you've got windows on all sides. You've got blown air heating, which can run on gas or electric. And the same way your hot water can run on gas or electric. More power points there too. Really good worktop area. Space for a microwave. A really good sized bathroom with a nice feature that you can actually swing open the whole door to sort of isolate it off to make a changing room. And again, loads of cupboards above the cab. Yeah, what a motorhome.